Hi guys, my name is Tim and welcome to my YouTube channel Smelly Sweet. In today's video I'm going to talk a little bit about Yves and Laurent fragrances, and the reason I choose to do that today is because in my journey into the fragrance world, as we are following on this channel, I was at a point where I found myself buying fragrances for the sake of buying fragrances. I was blinded by some YouTube reviews and their enormous collections, and in all honesty I kind of saw myself ending up with a huge collection. So I had to take a step back and I thought to myself, let's go back to where it all started, try to figure out where you want your collection to end up. And if you all have seen this episode where it's hunt for a new signature scent, or in the first episode, you saw it all started off with this one, Ysl Y Edp. Great bottle, dark bottle, very fine, very nice bottle, very nice cap, clicks into place, but I wouldn't, yeah, you can see, but if you, yeah, it stays there. So very good bottle. Anyway, what can I say about the fragrance? It is apple ginger bergamot in the opening, typical. I do feel that it is a typical Yves Saint Laurent fragrance. You do get it when you smell it, that it is Yves Saint Laurent and the designer. You have some sage and juniper in the middle, and you do have some tonka vanilla, maybe some sweetness added to it in the dry down. It is a strong fragrance. It is bold fragrance. It is a compliment getter, nice scent trail. If they don't water this one down, I do feel that this one can be a new modern classic. Projection wise, strong, as I said, 3 meters for 2 to 3 hours. Longevity 10 plus hours. That's what I can say about this one. Is bold. For me it is a little bit too sweet to pull off in the summer days. So I went back to Yves Saint Laurent fragrances, and I remember when I was trying out some fragrances there in the beginning of my journey that I really enjoyed L'homme. And I have the bottle now. I was a little bit put off by it, but because I was watching some other reviewers talking about it as it's been watered down, it's been a shadow, its former glory, stuff like that. But when you smell it, yet again, you do feel that this one is Yves Saint Laurent. You have some fresh, bright fragrance with some warmth added, but from the spices and the pepper in this one. Modern classic, been around since 2006. It's a classic gentleman fragrance without that being a soapy fragrance. That's what I can say about this one. Longevity wise, you do have 5 hours longevity, sometimes pushing 6, and projection it's 1 hour for 1 meter, so it's a weak kind of a fragrance, but enjoyable and wearable. And I do think that these two complete each other, because if this one is for fall, winter, spring, this one is for spring, summer, fall. And singing to worthy scents, absolutely. But I felt that I now had some 2 great fragrances, signature scent worthy. I thought I needed something that was a little bit more for special occasions. So I tried to turn to the more private blend. You have the kaftan jumpsuit, and I got stuck with Tuxedo. And man, this was really love at first smell for me. It's up there with Layton, and if I do a top 3 video, it will be in that video. Now, if this one is a fresh, warm classic gentleman fragrance, this one is a seductive gentleman fragrance. I've also seen quite some reviews about this one, where people spray it in the air, go in and tell you the note breakdown, note by note by note. And I think for me that's a lot of bullshit. Sorry for the expression, but it is. Because it's listed bergamot in this one. And I bet you that if you spray it on your hand like that, you can't pick up the bergamot in this one. No matter how hard I try. But I do get a boozy kind of an opening, almost a sweet boozy that reminds me of some rum or something like that. Maybe some leather booze coming through, sweetness comes through. In the dry down there you do feel a patchouli coming through, and that is in a sweet way, a patchouli. So seductive gentleman fragrance, longevity wise 7 hours, sometimes pushing 8. Sillage on this one is excellent. 3 hours to 4 hours, you do get a sillage, a nice scent trail, a nice bubble around you. Will get you noticed. So this get you noticed, this will get you noticed. This is the classic gentleman. So I think with these 3 fragrances that I showed you today, you can cover all the grounds you need to get covered. Anyway, next time I'm going to talk to you about Sweet Off yet again. My last video was about 3 fragrances from Sweet Off, and I went to their website and I saw they had some new releases. It was 1001 Nights, Sophero, Black Rose, Darren's Musk and Exude. And Exude I was particularly keen on, so I now have a bottle of Exude. And if I could sing, I would now sing to you, I'm so excited, because man, this is potentially one of my new favorite fragrances. So stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, give me a like if you liked it, thumbs up if you like the content. So see you next time. Until then, stay safe everybody.